Now, either you US Open officials of Ostapenko versus of Yelena Ostapenko versus Yunwei Zhang match, either declare Yelena Ostapenko as the winner of this match versus Yunwei Zhang, or face the consequences. I am actually serious, because you allowed Hawkeye to be this unfair towards Ostapenko. You allowed it. You allowed such unjust line calling from Hawkeye. So you owe for Ostapenko apology and the declarant that she wins this match. You owe that. You owe that. You freaking US Open officials. You owe that to her. You owe that. You have to return those stolen game sets and points to Ostapenko back, which Hawkeye stole. You owe it. You owe it. You owe it. It's not Yunwei Zhang who actually won, as you actually believe, because it's Ostapenko who won. She won this match long ago in straight sets. You freaking losers! Hawkeye did not call the line and score according to the official tennis rulebook. Its judgment wasn't based on rulebook. That's why it had so many wrong calls. That is why. And because it had so many wrong calls, you have to declare Ostapenko as the winner. Because of that, you have to fix all of those mistakes which Hawkeye actually made. You have to fix them. At least fix that last point. Please fix that. Because at that point belonged to Ostapenko, not to Yunwei Zhang. And where is actually base on those Hawkeye decisions to give this many points, to give this win to Yunwei Zhang, huh? Where is actually base? Those are baseless assumptions. Baseless. And only assumptions based on favoritism again. Again, favoritism card were actually played. Clearly. This is clearly match fixing. Clearly scripted match. I know scripted match if I see one. I know a scripted match when I see one. And this match was actually scripted. Everything was according to the script in this match. All of the line calls were actually predetermined beforehand. And for such action, you should be heavily penalized and heavily punished. For actually match scripting. For buying the score. For cheating this way. You should be ashamed of how much of a cheaters you are. All of those Hawkeye line calls were actually according to the script. It was already scripted that that the game should go like this. It was scripted, made up scores according to the script. Everything was according to the script. No line call during this match made according to the rules. It is serious violation of the rules. It is serious. And you should now, if you don't want actually to face prison for such violation, then you will declare Ostapenko as the winner of this match. You will. You will. And Ostapenko will go to the second round. Otherwise, face the prison sentence and sit there for your entire life. In prison. Sit there. Sit in the prison. Sit. And think how you were unfair towards Ostapenko in this match. How you actually scripted this match. How you actually fixed this match. How you did match fixing in this match. If you don't want actually prison sentence, then you will actually return the win back to Yelena Ostapenko, of course. You will. You will. That is all that I want actually to say to you, pathetic morons. This clear match fixing and everything that happened in this match was according to the script. You always have problems on actually calling games for Ostapenko fairly. And fairly giving the wins to Ostapenko in matches. You always have those problems. You always have those problems. It's really lately so difficult for you to be fair towards Ostapenko, really. It is lately so difficult. You clearly don't want actually to be fair. You don't want that. You want actually to be cheating and to be unfair. To actually always give to her opponents unfair advantages. That's what you actually want to do. This time it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Because Ostapenko won this match. She won it. Fair and square. Just admit it. Just admit it. That you set Hawkeye up to steal points from Ostapenko. From the very get-go. You never were actually tried to be fair towards Ostapenko. It's really terrible to see that. Either Ostapenko is in the second round or face the prison. Is that understood?